truck was actually coming from Ring Road. It missed a step. So as it was trying to gather itself, it fell.
What we are witnessing these days, it is something we can no longer understand.
They should stop telling us and promising us all those promises are fake, giving us details of promises are fake. We don't want it anymore.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on Beetv Major News at 6. My name is Temitokwe Oluwafemi. Now to the news in details. Residents in Benin City, the Edo State capital, over the weekend came out en masse in jubilation to welcome the state governor, Senator Monday Okpewolo, who was on an inspection of some ongoing projects across the Edo South Senatorial District. This, the locals said, was a way to say thank you for the pace and quality of work done. The report.
Benin City residents could not curtail their joy and excitement when they caught sight of the governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpewolo, during the inspection of ongoing projects. Speaking during the inspection, the governor described the progress recorded on key infrastructure projects as evidence of his administration's commitment to people-oriented development aimed at opening up the city, improving living conditions, and delivering practical governance to the people. Governor Okpewolo said while inspecting the Ikpobahi flyover, all the beams have been installed. He attributed the steady progress to effective funding and timely payment of contractors, noting that development can only be achieved by focusing on the needs of the people.
Everything is working perfectly well here. I've checked the beam. I can't imagine within 9 months that we've gone this far. This is the landing and taking off. It's also completed. It's just now they have to start filling this place. I'm just too amazed with this level of work going on here. Just as I keep saying, the success we are recording is because we have a president that cares. And as he continues to fund us and we continue to pay our contractors, the work will continue to move fast. That's exactly why we are here, to develop our city. And the only way we can develop it is to open our mind to work for the people. And that is exactly what we are doing.
At Urban Market, Governor Okpewolo expressed satisfaction with the ongoing reconstruction, noting that significant improvements had been recorded since his last visit. He disclosed that the project would be completed within 5 to 6 months, after which traders and market women will return to the market to resume their businesses.
Assessment, I see a lot of changes compared to last time I came to this place. The contractor is promising 6 months from now this job will be delivered. That means these people will come back to the market. They will shade on the street anymore. And they will move to the other side of the market so that the people on the other side also join these people until everywhere is completed. Our business will now be flowing in this place. So far, so good. I'm satisfied with this particular contractor, and I believe that things are okay, working perfectly here.
As the governor moved through various project sites, including Palace Ute Road, Temboga Road, Upper Mission Extension Junction by Aduwawa, and Arc Charismatic Road at Ekewa, residents lined the streets, cheering, singing, and offering prayers for the success of his administration.
God will protect you. God will guide you. We will fulfill your agenda. No weapon fashioned against you will prosper. We are grateful, sir. Very, very grateful. Thank you, sir.
Now here it did. People, landlords, turn to tenants in this community. You say no, you come and you rescue us. God will bless you, Awane. God will bless you.
At the Temboga Axis, which had suffered severe erosion for over 8 years, residents praised the Okpewolo-led administration for restoring the area and allowing displaced property owners to return to their homes. And a later resident who identified herself simply as Mrs. Esther said the intervention had restored hope and trust in governance. She added that the governor's action had inspired her to participate in the democratic process, describing the intervention as a rescue from years of hardship. Traders at Oba Market also commended the administration for the reconstruction of the market, describing the project as timely and people-focused, with improved facilities that would enhance their business activities once completed.
For about 5 years ago, this market boom, but we can't suffer. We not see you doing for us. But what Bebolo come, we can't promise market women say, may we give our time. Say you can't do it. When they can't really vote and we vote and enter, now it all starts. The work they go where they try.
As you come now, can't they look everywhere now? As the work is good and they try. As he pray, say God Almighty go help him. As he live in house today when be Sunday, he can't come. They go to vigilate the work when they do. I pray that God Almighty will strengthen him to finish all in Jesus' name. My name, Bridget Abayomi.
Since when Okpebo enter, now enjoyment we take here. The more as he do the market, more enjoyment, more celebrate. The market be like a AC.
The special tour ended with renewed assurances from the governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebolo, that his administration will continue to prioritize infrastructure projects that directly impact the lives of Edo people. Best Orator reporting for BTV News.
The Edo State Police Command has held a press briefing to update members of the public on security measures put in place to ensure a safe and peaceful Utah celebration. The command says security has been strengthened across the state with proactive strategies aimed at crime prevention and public safety during the Christmas and New Year celebrations. BTV News' Favor Kolawole has more.
And I assure the public that anyone found culpable will face the full wrath of the law without exception.
Addressing journalists who plans to provide adequate security during this shootout, the Commissioner of Police Edo State, Monday Abonika, highlighted the command's achievement in 2025, revealing that a total of 821 suspects were arrested during various operations with arms and ammunition recovered.
Number of suspects arrested: armed robbery suspects were 39, kidnapping suspects 171. 117 murder suspects were arrested, and we also had cases for suspects of sexual and gender-based violence, which numbered 62. 239 suspects were arrested for courtesan, while 36 suspects were arrested for unlawful possession of firearms. Other suspects arrested about 157, making a total of 821 suspects arrested during the year. 377 kidnapped victims were rescued during the year. Arms of different calibers recovered, numbered about 188. Ammunition recovered also was about 422.
The commissioner noted that a major pillar of the command's security efforts was a clearance operation conducted across Edo North and parts of Edo Central. According to him, the operation, which he personally led, was aimed at denying criminals access to forests and other ungoverned areas within the state. He explained that the operation was carried out with the approval and support of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, and expressed appreciation to the Edo State government for providing the necessary logistic support.
The Edo State Police Command significantly strengthened security across the state by intensifying visibility policing, strategic patrols, targeted stop and search operations, intelligence-led deployments, and sustained community engagements. These measures were designed to deter criminal activities, inspire public confidence, and guarantee the safety of residents and visitors throughout the festive period. A central pillar of these efforts was the clearance operation conducted in Edo North and part of Edo Central, which I personally led in fulfillment of our commitment to deny criminals access to the forests and other not-so-governed spaces in the state.
CP Abonika further disclosed that the operation, which spanned from Saturday, December 14th to Friday, December 20th, led to the arrest of 37 suspects, with recoveries including firearms and illicit drugs.
The operation featured the coordinated deployment of ground troops and alongside aerial assets, ensuring a comprehensive coverage of our operations. The clearance operation, which led to the arrest of 37 suspects and many other recoveries, firearms and drugs, spanned from Saturday 14 December to 20th December 2025. But I assure you that this will be sustained. It was executed through a robust interagency collaboration between with the Nigerian Army Mechanized 4 Brigade, Nigerian Air Force 107 Air Maritime Group, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and the Forest Guards, local vigilante groups and hunters. This joint approach underscores our collective resolve to confront and neutralize security threats in the state decisively.
The commissioner reassured residents of the command's readiness to guarantee a safe youth-out. He stressed that adequate measures have been deployed for a peaceful celebration. He also urged members of the public to remain vigilant and cooperate with security.
As we celebrate the Christmas season and prepare for the new year, I wish good people of Edo State that we have put in place measures to ensure that they have a safe, prosperous festive period. I urge everyone to remain vigilant, law-abiding, and cooperative with security agencies.
He also addressed concerns over the reported disappearance and mutilation of corpses, warning that anyone found involved in such acts will face the full weight of the law. Beetv Kolawole reporting for Beetv News.
In a decisive move to stamp out crime and criminality in Edo State and its border communities, the administration of Governor Monday Okpebholo has successfully demolished illegal structures and shanties identified as hideouts for suspected kidnappers along the Okpela-Okene Expressway. Beetv News' Favor Kolawole has details.
The demolished structures located at the Obu-Oguda-Bao cement axis were uncovered through intelligence reports and investigation as operational basis from which kidnappers allegedly carried out their nefarious activities. Findings reveal that the area serves as a holding point where adopted victims were kept before ransom were demanded and collected. The axis has long been dreaded by residents and motorists, having gained notoriety as a haven for hardened criminals who instilled fear in the area. Several past attempts to flush them out reportedly proved abortive, making the location a major security concern for the Okpebholo-led administration. However, on December 20, 2025, at about 9:30 a.m., the area fell to the superior strategic planning and resolve of the Edo State government as the illegal structure were pulled down, restoring a sense of safety to the community. The demolition exercise was carried out by the Edo State Development and Building Control Agency, led by Town Planning Officer Williams Ovesere, who supervised the removal of the illegal shanties used by the suspected criminals. During the operation, the suspects reportedly resisted security efforts by blocking the Okpela-Okene Expressway at the Obu-Oguda-Bao cement axis, allegedly using human shields. Despite the resistance, security forces maintained control and ensured the success of the operation. The operation was led by Deputy Commissioner of Police DCP Benjamin Agba, DC Operations Edo State Command, who coordinated a combined team of police personnel and officers of the Nigerian Army. The exercise was concluded successfully without any casualty or recorded incidents. With the demolition completed, the area, once a hotspot for kidnappings and attack on motorists, has become a relatively calm, while security agencies continue to maintain surveillance to prevent any resurgence of criminal activities. The successful operations marks a significant breakthrough for the Okpebholo administration, underscoring its firm commitment to winning the war against crime and ensuring the safety of lives and properties across Edo State. Favor Kolawole reporting for Beetv News.
The governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpegolo, on Monday inaugurated the Governing Council of the Edo State College of Nursing Sciences at the Government House, Benin City, charging members to reposition the institution for excellence in line with his administration's development agenda. The report.
Speaking during the inauguration, Governor Monday Okpegolo congratulated the members on their appointments, describing them as well-deserved. He said the state was embarking on a new direction focused on sustainable development, particularly in the education and health sectors. The governor said Edo State is taking a new turn and its administration is developing every sector of the state, including educational sector.
So Edo is taking a new turn, and we after development for Edo State. So also the educational aspect of this state. Choosing you means, to me, I'm choosing the best hand, and I know you will go there to make us proud. I want to congratulate you once more, and God bless you.
Responding on behalf of the council, the chairman, Ikiria Benson Jumbo, thanked Governor Monday Okpegolo for the confidence reposed in them, noting that the appointments were made after wide consultations within government. Jumbo further acknowledged the governor's passion for the health sector, recalling his campaign commitment following a personal family experience, and stressed the importance of quality training for health personnel produced by the institution to ensure improved healthcare delivery in the state.
I want to especially thank you for this opportunity that you have given to members of this council. This was not done in alienation. It was done considering your powerhouse, including the SSG, the HOS, the CEO as the Chief of Staff, and your very capable member of ESCO. We want to thank you once again, and we are promising you that you have, just like you have said, we will put on our thinking cap to do the best for the College of Nursing Sciences. We cannot afford to fail you, and by the grace of God, we will not fail Edo State. Edo State has risen, and it will remain on top.
The newly inaugurated council is chaired by Ikiria Bensi Jumbo, while Sedenu Hadika Igena Lume, Idubo Tawa Imwetiya, Adesua Philomena Isegohi, Mohammed Mahmoud Abdullahi, Monica Igbadume, and Paul Nobore serve as members. Meanwhile, the governor also received in audience Dr. Eramiero Paul Ihwemusa, the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Health, who recently graduated from the Senior Executive Council 47-2025 of the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, Kuru Jos. The governor congratulated Dr. Ihwemusa on the feat, describing NIPSS as Nigeria's foremost policy think tank, and expressed confidence that the knowledge acquired will further strengthen policy formulation and implementation in the state's health sector. In attendance were the Secretary to Edo State Government, Umar Musa Ihilo Esquire, the Head of Service, Anthony Okugbowa Esquire, the Chief of Staff, Malam Gani Audu, and the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Ebo Jele Ahere Patrick, PhD, among others. Best Orator reporting for Beetv News.
Leaders, elders, and women, party faithfuls of the All Progressive Congress APC in Esakon West Constituency 1 has endorsed the member representing the constituency at the Edo State House of Assembly and Chief Whip, Honorable Hussein Lekki, for his second term ahead of the 2027 general elections. Beetv News Efosa Agbangbe reports that the endorsement of Honorable Hussein was a unanimous decision by the leaders. Let's join Beetv News senior reporter Best Orator for details.
It was a moment filled with excitement as leaders, elders, women, and youths, as well as party faithful of the All Progressives Congress in Esakon West Constituency 1 converge on Ujagbe Agbede to endorse the member representing the constituency at the Edo State House of Assembly and Chief Whip, Honorable Hussein Lekki, for a second term ahead of the 2027 general elections. In a remark, Honorable Hussein Lekki expressed appreciation to the people for the confidence and trust reposed in him in his first term. He highlighted some of his achievements, which include the donation of electricity transformers, women and youth empowerment, construction of community boreholes, installation of solar power street lights, renovation of schools, and other developmental projects across the constituency. He assured the people that if given the opportunity for a second term, he will continue to deliver more dividends of democracy to the people.
I want to appreciate the constituency, my leaders, my ward chairman, my women leaders, the youth leaders, the secretary, and the ward escorts. Ikpemiwa so. I've done solar boreholes. I've done street lights. I've done school renovation. I've done skills acquisition. I've done medical outreach. I've done youth empowerment. I've done human capacity building. Yes. Skills acquisition. Yes. If I get second tenure, we will double the empowerment. Inshallah. We will double the development.
Speaking in support of the lawmaker, party leaders at the gathering, who include a chieftain of the party in the area, Mr. Gina Garuba, the Director General of the campaign organization, Mr. Ali Tunde, the Esako West Constituency One leader, Chief Ibrahim Abu, APC Esako West Chairman Ahmed Dada, and others, commended Honorable Hussein Lekki for his outstanding performance. They noted that the level of development recorded during his first tenure and still counting is unprecedented in the constituency, describing him as a listening, accessible, and people-oriented representative. The leaders unanimously pledged their support for his re-election in 2027.
We are joyful that we, the elders, gave him the mandate to go and present us.
Hussein, like he mentioned, has done a lot of things. We have had representative so many years ago, but I am bold and proud to say we have not had one like Hussein Lekki. Hussein Lekki is a grassroots mobilizer. He did his politics to the grassroots. He touched every nook and cranny of the constituency.
It is clear, absolutely clear, that Hussein Lekki have performed. If you look at the scorecards that are very, very visible, there is no single ward in Constituency 1 that doesn't have a project that is attached to Honorable Hussein Lekki.
The high point of the event was a motion for endorsement moved by the convener and Esako West Constituency 1 leader, Chief Ibrahim Abu, which was seconded to formally endorse Honorable Hussein Lekki as the APC consensus candidate for the constituency.
I, Brahma Abu, on behalf of Constituency 1, hereby move a motion that our representative should be endorsed and returned unopposed to Edo State House of Assembly in 2027.
In an interview, Honorable Hussein Lekki expressed gratitude to the people for the overwhelming support and endorsement. He also appreciated the governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebolo, for providing a conducive environment for effective representation, noting that the governor's developmental strides are worthy of emulation.
Today was a great day as the party leaders, party faithfuls came out to show their support and endorse me for a second tenure. I want to give thanks to my working governor, Senator Monday Okpebolo, for empowering us to perform well. Once you have a governor that is for the people, as a House representative, I must follow his footsteps and work for the people. So I thank the government.
Honorable Hussein Lekki is the lawmaker representing Esako West Constituency 1 at the Edo State House of Assembly and the Chief Whip. His first tenure has been marked by notable development, earning him the renewed confidence and endorsement of party leaders and constituents ahead of 2027 election. Best Orator, reporting for BTV News.
Ahead of the festive season, the wife of the acting chairman of Orado local government area, Ms. Blessing Gabriel Iduseri, has empowered women and widows in the local government with food items as part of efforts to support vulnerable groups and spread love during the Yuletide. The report.
The empowerment program, which took place at Ropota Hall, Benin City, attracted dignitaries from across the state. Among those present were the Director of Social Welfare, Ms. Alegbe Margaret, Mrs. Blessing Iduseri, Mrs. Jane Oke, Honorable Mrs. Chijioke Blessing, and other notable personalities. Addressing the gathering, Ms. Blessing Gabriel Iduseri stated that the initiative was driven purely by love and compassion for the women and widows of Orado local government area. She explained that the gesture was her own little way of putting a smile on their faces, especially during the festive season, and reassuring them that they are remembered and valued.
Receive it with a heart of love. And know that this is coming from the heart of love also. Receive it with a heart of love. And I'm also promising you that whatever we are doing in this local government, the widows will not be left out.
In an interview with BTV News, Ms. Blessing Gabriel Iduseri expressed joy at seeing the happiness on the faces of the beneficiaries. She noted that the event was deliberately organized to uplift the women, encourage them, and remind them that they are cared for and not forgotten by society.
I know most of them don't have anyone providing for them. So I'm also giving them that hope for them to know that someone cares for them. To also remind them that they are not alone and they are not forgotten. With this little food stuff that we gave them, at least they appreciated it, and I'm seeing it on their faces. They are happy receiving it, and I'm also happy giving it to them.
Also speaking at the event, Ms. Jane Oke, wife of the vice chairman of Orado local government area, commended Ms. Blessing Gabriel Iduseri for the kind gesture. She appreciated her commitment to the welfare of women and widows of Orado and offered prayers unto God for continued sustenance.
I want to sincerely use this opportunity to thank my boss lady. I appreciate her for this kind gesture and for putting a smile to these women's face.
My boss feel like, making the widows happy, putting smiles on their faces. Although this is not the first time they are doing it, we've been together for years. They have a foundation where they distribute to people, the less privileged, the widows. They have a foundation for that. But doing it today is not just because she's the chair lady of Orado. This is a heart full of compassion.
The beneficiaries, who received various food items, expressed deep gratitude to Ms. Blessing Gabriel Iduseri for her generosity. They offered prayers for God's continued blessings, protection, and success upon her and her family, while describing the empowerment as a source of joy and relief as the festive season approaches.
Leaders here, you will not see you. In the name of Jesus. I use our mama as a point of contact reaching my brother. No evil shall befall him.
For us, this afternoon, now God go bless them for this government. God go bless him family, bless him husband, bless all the children. They go live long.
Receiving this gift, I was even thinking yesterday because there was nothing in the house to eat. I was thinking, even my son was asking me, "Mommy, how far?" I said, "There's nothing in the house." I don't know that this type of call will come today. I'm happy. I'm grateful.
May God bless them. Bless their children. As he bless our children, now so God go see bless their own. God not go let their pocket dry.
The event highlighted the importance of community support, compassion, and inclusive governance, especially in reaching out to women and widows during significant periods such as the festive season. Temitope Oluwafemi reporting for BTV News.
The spirit of the festive season was on full display as the Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Sir Dr. Lucky Esegbe, extended goodwill to members of his ward with the distribution of bags of rice to the community. BTV News Courage Ayodele, who covered the event, quotes the donor as saying that the distribution is aimed at supporting households and strengthening community bonds, commitment to compassion, unity, and giving back to the community. The report.
The free rice distribution put together by the Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Sir Dr. Lucky Esegbe, which attracted a large turnout of ward members, was aimed at spreading joy, easing economic pressure, and strengthening bonds within communities. Speaking during the exercise, the Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Sir Dr. Lucky Esegbe, appreciated the people for their enormous support over the years and emphasized the importance of compassion, unity, and shared responsibility, noting that the festive season presents an opportunity to give back and uplift different families and also to add smiles to their faces.
So, first and again, I know where we are doing a but we invite you. But I will pray that God Almighty will also return.
Beneficiaries expressed gratitude for the gesture, describing it as timely and impactful, which they said reflects Sir Dr. Esegbe's dedication to supporting the well-being of people, especially at a time of celebration.
You know, the Christmas celebration is an avenue to celebrate and rejoice on the birth of our Lord Jesus. And Esegbe, being who he is, has decided that he will not only rejoice alone, but rejoice with the people around him. It's a very laudable one.
Because we have seen that what he's doing today is a rare guest.
Speaking with Beetv News, Sir Dr. Lucky Esegbe, the Commissioner for Planning and Urban Development, said that the initiative has brought him immense joy as the spirit of giving, which has always been part of him. He also emphasized that the Edo State Governor, Senator Monday Okpebholo, has extended his full support for the benevolent gesture.
I love giving. I derive pleasure in giving. And so what we are seeing today is to appreciate our people in the community, to appreciate the members of our party, and to also celebrate the excellence with them. Yeah, what I'm messaging to some people is that the governor has given us the support that we should go and celebrate Christmas with our people back. That's the reason why I'm here to give the little that we have to bless our people for them to also celebrate the excellence.
Also, several community leaders expressed their heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Commissioner, noting that his initiative has brought immense joy and happiness to the community. They commended him for prioritizing the needs of the people and for his outstanding commitment to their welfare.
It's a wonderful development and it shocks everybody. Sir Dr. Lucky Esegbe is a miracle worker. That is what I would say. One, there is nothing he can do that he will not do perfectly.
The initiative further underscores Sir Dr. Esegbe's reputation as a community-focused leader whose philanthropic efforts continue to promote solidarity and social support at the grassroots level. Best Orator reporting for BTV News.
It was a day filled with joy and celebration as the families of Osarinre and Osaguvenro came together to formally unite their children, Victor Odianose Osarinre and Mercy Osaguvenro Aigbe, in traditional marriage according to Benin native law and custom. BTV News senior reporter Best Orator has details.
The traditional marriage ceremony commenced with the arrival of the groom, Victor Odianose Osaire, accompanied by members of his family who were formally received by elders of the bride's family. In line with the Benin tradition, the groom's family presented the required marriage items, which were carefully inspected and accepted by the bride's family. Prayers were offered by the elders, invoking divine blessings for peace, fruitfulness, and a long-lasting union for the couple.
One bag of rice, one bag of salt, one packet of sugar.
Is inside that? That's a coconut honey sugar.
Honey sugar. 2 of onion, one carton of
As a show of humility and readiness for marriage, the groom prostrated before the bride's parents and elders, drawing words of encouragement and prayers from both families. The ceremony reached its peak with the presentation of the bride, Mercy Osagumero Aigbe, who made a graceful entrance in full Benin traditional attire. She identified her groom before the gathering, openly affirming her consent to the marriage. This was followed by the performance of traditional rites as elders joined the hands of the couple, sealing the union with prayers and counsel, while the bride's family officially accepted the bride price. The traditional rites concluded with dancing and celebration by the couple, relatives and guests, after which the bride was formally handed over to the groom's family, marking the completion of the Benin traditional wedding ceremony. After the conclusion of the ceremony, the couple, while speaking with newsmen, expressed excitement and gratitude for a successful traditional marriage ceremony.
Best friend, my wife, I pray we'll grow together, we'll live happily. I'm very happy. Today is one of the best days of my life that I've been dreaming of a day like this. I'm just happy, I'm really happy.
Just want to give all the glory to God because He's faithful. Just want to say thanks to everybody, to my senior brother who supported me. And I love him so much. I love my sisters, I love my brothers. God will bless them for me, for helping me. And I'm surprised that a day like this happened to be like this. Like, it came like this. I'm so excited.
Family members of both the bride and groom also spoke, expressing joy and offering prayers for a peaceful and prosperous married life for the new couple.
This boy we married, so that be my senior son. I did very, very happy. And the girl and my daughter, now from good home. So I happy. Even the father, he's a nice man. My prayer now up, now they will go. Anything they put hand will be good for them.
Today is our day. My son, Victor Osaire, got married to Mercy. You see, to be candid, if you find a good wife, count yourself lucky. And that is why today I'm counting my son, Victor, lucky, because he married from a very good family. All we've been doing since have been peaceful.
See my younger one getting married, you know, it's a great day for us. We are so happy that she's gotten married today. The most painful part of it is that my father would have been alive to see the youngest one is getting married today. It's a great thing for us. I wish her all the best things in her marriage. My advice for her is for her to be very humble to her husband.
I pray and I wish she's going to be a good wife to her husband.
They will enjoy the fruit of their labor. The children and grandchildren will surround the table. In life, anything good in life, they will inherit it.
The successful completion of the Benin traditional marriage rite between Victor Dianosel Sanre and Mercy Osagomero Aigbe reflects the rich cultural heritage of the Benin people as the couple formally begin their marital journey with the blessings and support of both families. Best Orator reporting for BTV News.
As the festive season draws near, the spike in transport fare continues to increase, causing concern among travelers and residents who are expressing frustration over the sudden hikes, noting that transporters often take advantage of the season rush to inflate prices. BTV News' Precious Agbonlahor reports that residents appeal to the government to regulate the issue of sudden transport fare hikes, especially during the festive seasons. The report.
Festive season is a time for togetherness, joy and reflection. It brings families and friends closer, fostering loves, gratitude and the spirit of giving. It is a special period to celebrate shared memories, create new traditions and spread kindness within communities. It is also a time where loved ones reunite with their families, sharing moments of warmth, laughter and togetherness. This period usually witnesses increased numbers of travelers who are traveling from one state to another. Many people have, however, expressed frustration over the sudden hikes in transportation, especially during festive season, noting that transporters often take advantage of the season's rush to inflate prices.
My own observation is always associated with festive period, increment of every goods and services. But relatively, we can see an increase in the price of, the transportation cost for one point to the other. It depends on where one is going to. But the consideration is also based on the slide in the reduction of petrol price.
They added that the hike in transport fares is often associated with festive period, as transporters always take advantage of the rush to exploit passengers. Many commuters express frustration, saying the sudden increase makes it difficult for families to travel and reunite during the holiday.
If we are talking about transportation, we will first of all refer to fuel. So we don't know if they are using the fuel price to be collecting the high cost. I would have suggested that the government look at it, let the fuel price be low, so that people that are moving for Christmas can also enjoy the Christmas period.
The community said the hike affects movements, forcing many families to cancel or reduce the travel plans for the holiday. They urged the government to take quick actions to ease the burden on the people and ensure affordable and fair transportation across the states. Precious Agbonlahor reporting for BTV News.
Imo State government has proposed a 1.4 trillion naira budget estimate for the 2026 fiscal year titled the Budget of Economic Breakthrough. The proposal marks a 78% increase over the 2025 budget, with capital expenditure receiving the largest allocation. The report.
Before the budget presentation, the Speaker of the Imo State House of Assembly, Chike Olengbe, highlighted achievements from the 2025 fiscal year, noting improvements in infrastructure and service delivery across the state.
Your Excellency, under your leadership, the energy sector has recorded notable advancement, including establishment of the Imo State Electricity Regulatory Commission.
Presenting the 2026 budget estimates, Governor Hope Uzodinma proposed a total expenditure of 1.4 trillion naira, with 1.2 trillion naira earmarked for capital projects, representing 83.4% of the entire budget. He highlighted that major spending priorities include health, power, works, and infrastructure, with about 698 billion naira allocated to the health sector alone.
The budget of economic breakthrough is the pathway to sustain the economic growth over time. In many of my public addresses, I have repeatedly assured our people of a new Imo, industrialized and rich with economic opportunities for all. This is the cross of our 3R mantra.
Governor Hope Uzodinma reaffirmed his administration's commitment to completing ongoing legacy projects, emphasizing that the budget is structured to drive sustainable development and economic growth. He noted that the 2026 fiscal year would see a significant economic expansion through initiatives such as the Light Up Imo project, which is expected to create over 100,000 jobs while supporting small and medium-sized enterprises.
There will be breakthroughs in oil and gas investments, breakthroughs in ORAS special energy free trade zone, breakthroughs through a truly functional Sam Mbakwe International Cargo Airport, breakthroughs through enhanced internal revenue generation powered by our digital land information center, and a massive breakthroughs through our ever-innovative digital economic revolution.
The governor added that the proposed budget would create broad economic opportunities through the ORAS Energy Free Trade Zone, tourism development, increased agricultural investments, and the revival of moribund industries across the state. He also assured residents that massive road construction and urban renewal programs, particularly in the Aqua and Oki zones, would remain a top priority in the 2026 fiscal year. Temitope Oluwafemi reporting for Beetv News.
The Delta State Police Command has assured residents of a hitch-free Christmas and New Year celebration. The Commissioner of Police has ordered the deployment of personnel across the state to ensure adequate security before, during, and after the festivities. In a statement by the command's public relations officer, Bright Edafe, the CP directed all area commanders, DPOs, and tactical commanders to identify and deploy officers to all event venues. As Nigeria prepares for the full implementation of the Nigerian Tax Act 2025 in January, legal experts emphasized the need to address knowledge gaps regarding the new tax regime, which appeals and consolidates several existing tax laws into a single framework. This issue was the main focus of a forum in Kebbi State, where tax and policy experts discussed potential implementation challenges and offered practical strategies for navigating the evolving tax landscape. Participants stressed that businesses and professionals must study the provisions of the new law and align their operations ahead of its commencement to ensure compliance and smooth adaptation.
Basically, it's for lawyers to be appreciative of our new tax law coming into effect from next year. But we also allow non-lawyers to join us so that they will appreciate what the government is doing, because there is a kind of mistrust between the public and the government. So what we're just trying to do is that to balance the mistrust so that the public will know that no, the government is not coming to extort money from us, but the government is coming to balance the collection of money so that the usage of the money will be good for all of us.
The People's Democratic Party, PDP, Olufemi Ajadi in Oyo State has expressed confidence that despite current challenges, it will overcome difficulties and regain political strength. Mr. Ajadi made the statement during a strategic meeting with party members at the Ibadan Northeast Council Secretariat in the Okeadun area of Ibadan. During the meeting, he also formally declared his intention to contest the 2027 governorship election in Oyo State, pledging to work with all stakeholders to foster unity, refocus the party, and strengthen development agenda.
The people that are not the part of the party any longer, they have been expelled. And there's nothing to be done about it. It is an English that it is irreversible. Anybody that has been expelled has been expelled. You can't reverse it. So there's no crisis in the party. You can see we are all happy. Look at the gathering. So PDP is taking over 2027 at the national to the bottom.
Port stakeholders have called for the implementation of a transparent and fully integrated national single window to simplify Nigeria's import and export processes and reduce trade costs. The report.
Speaking at the 10th Annual Seminar for Maritime Journalists organized by First Mediacom Network, operators in the maritime sector said the success of Nigeria's proposed national single window depends largely on transparency and alignment with global trade standards.
Misinformation in a sensitive sector like the maritime industry can undermine policy, investor confidence, and national economic stability, and lastly, sustain collaboration with regulators.
The single window process encompasses the range of the formalities that are associated with imports and ensure that all formalities are undertaken through one submission and one set of approvals without human interface. How effective will that be? How realistic is that? It's realistic if the parties involved in that process are committed to it.
Non-state actors, state actors operate without restriction. The port has different actors who take advantage of shippers. When the national single window was conceived as a one-stop shop where all the stakeholders who are government agencies will take feed from.
Licensed customs agents urged the development team to eliminate duplications in existing procedures and adopt internally accepted documentation to improve efficiency.
I want our single window committee to look at that. You have actually dwelled on the issue of single entry point for everybody. You've been speaking about digitalization. Let us also look at interconnectivity.
However, the Nigerian Customs Service maintained that its processes remain central.
When it comes to automation, we are number one. We are the most modern, digitalized government agency. Our operations from beginning to Z, A to Z, can be done digitally.
The national single window is not working in isolation of Nigerian Customs. We are working together as a team to make sure that the vision of Mr. President is achieved by the first quarter of 2026. So we are part of it and we are fully embedded in it.
Expectations remain high that the platform will simplify trade without introducing new bottlenecks. Temitope Oluwafemi reporting for Beetv News.
And now to the world of business. The Nigerians in Diaspora Chamber of Commerce has launched 8 prospective investment projects aimed at Nigerians living abroad. The projects were unveiled in Lagos during an event focused on the role of people and businesses in shaping emerging markets. The report.
The Chamber said the new platforms are designed to provide structured and secure investment opportunities for diasporas while helping to bridge the gap between emerging and advanced economies. It emphasized inclusion, mutual respect, and sustainable development as core objective of the initiative. NIDCC highlighted that diaspora remittance exceed $20 billion annually and represents a significant contribution to Nigeria's economy. The projects are structured to promote transparency, reduce investment risk, and encourage long-term diaspora involvement in national development. Regent MFB crosses 10 billion naira MSME lending milestone. Regent Microfinance Bank has surpassed 10 billion naira in cumulative loan disbursements in micro, small, and medium enterprises across Nigeria. The bank said the milestone reflects its efforts to address the country's credit gap and support entrepreneurial growth. The bank's loan portfolio covers a wide range of sectors, including fast-moving consumer goods, small and medium enterprises, asset financing, and micro-business support. Through these offerings, Regent MFB aims to promote inclusive and accessible financial services. Management noted that the achievement underscores the bank's commitment to empowering businesses and driving sustainable economic growth. The institution reaffirmed its focus on long-term economic impact through continued support for MSMEs. NEM Group has recognized outstanding employees and retirees during its 2025 end-of-year celebration held at its Lagos head office. The event brought together staff from its insurance, asset management, and health subsidiaries. The group recorded strong performance in 2025, exceeding its projections for the year. This success was attributed to the dedication of employees and the support of clients and business partners. NEM Group noted that the collaboration among its subsidiaries contributed to several awards and recognitions during the year. The group said it would continue building on its achievements while delivering quality services and contributing to economic growth. Temitope Oluwafemi reporting for Beetv News.
While Egypt celebrates its Olympic success in wrestling, weightlifting and other sports, thousands of young athletes outside the capital continue to train in relative obscurity, often in small, underfunded clubs far from the spotlight. The report.
One such club, nestled in a quiet neighborhood dozens of miles from Cairo, have become a beacon of hope for aspiring wrestlers. Despite limited resources, the club is producing athletes who aim to compete on the international stage, proving that talent can emerge even in the most modest environments. The club, operating in a space no larger than a standard gymnasium, hosts daily training sessions for boys and girls ranging from ages 8 to 18. Coaches emphasize discipline, technical skill, and physical conditioning, often improvising with second-hand mats and basic equipment due to budget constraints. Hamed Mustafa, the head coach, says the club's mission is simple but ambitious. We want every child here to have the chance to dream of the Olympics. Cairo gets the headlines, but the real work happens here on these mats. Many of the athletes travel long distance to attend practice, balancing school, family responsibilities, and rigorous training schedules. Yet their dedication is evident in every drill, every match, and every moment of sweat and effort. Despite these challenges, the club has begun to produce results. Several young wrestlers have already won national junior titles, while others are on the path to qualifying for international competitions. Local sponsors and community supporters have stepped in to help, providing modest financial assistance and equipment donations. Sports analyst notes that Egypt's national success in wrestling owes much to these grassroots initiatives. While large training centers in Cairo provide advanced facilities, it is clubs like this one that nurture talent, instill resilience, and keeps the country's athletic pipeline flowing. For many of the young athletes here, the dream of standing on the Olympic podium is no longer just a distant fantasy. It is a goal they chase with every practice session under the watchful eyes of coaches who believe in their potential against all odds. Temitope Oluwafemi reporting for Beetv News.
And now to entertainment. Nigerian lady Chi Okafor, who identified herself as the daughter of Pastor Chris Okafor, has made a public statement alleging distressing experiences linked to her father's conduct. The lady was interviewed by the popular activist Very Dark Man amidst the pastor's drama with Doris Ogala. The report.
In a post circulating online, she expressed deep emotional pain and criticized what she described as a contradiction between her father's public role as a preacher and his private actions at home. Her remarks have sparked reactions on social media, with many users expressing concern and calling for clarity on the allegations. As of the time of this report, Pastor Chris Okafor has not publicly responded to the claims, and no official statement has been issued by his church or representatives. The situation continues to generate debate online, with observers urging responsible handling of the matter. Controversial singer Portable has once again set social media ablaze after launching a heated verbal attack on Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo over her recent comments praising single mothers. The drama began after Iyabo Ojo, fondly called Queen Mother by fans, made remarks suggesting that single mothers are thriving and doing well despite societal pressures. While many applauded her message as empowering and supportive, it clearly did not sit well with the Zazu crooner Portable. In a viral rant that has since spread across multiple platforms, the singer strongly criticized the actress, describing her statement as a misleading and a bad example for young women. Chris Surya, the musician behind the festive classic Driving Home for Christmas, has died at the age of 74. The singer died on Monday in hospital following a short illness. A spokesperson for his family said. A statement on behalf of his wife and 2 children read, "It is with immense sadness that we announce the death of our beloved Chris. He passed away peacefully in hospital earlier today following a short illness surrounded by his family." The blues-influenced star had a string of hits included "Oh Bitch," "On the Beach," "Fool," "If You Think It's Over," "Let's Dance," and "Road to Hell. Favor Kolawole reporting for Beetv News.
Many thanks for staying with us on BTV Major News at 6. My name is Temitope Oluwafemi. Do have a lovely night.